Hey honeys, this is Mary with Very Mary, and we're going to be making homemade donuts. You see I have a plate over there because this is take two. Anyway, this plate is to show you an example of what they would look like. Some of them are browner than I would like them to be, so I'm going to show you the right way so you don't end up with a bunch of brown ones. Well, not brown ones are good. You just kind of want them golden brown, but even the darker brown ones are still delicious. So that's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to get this tube of biscuits like this. And this is the smaller tube. It comes like a 4-pack of them. It's 10 each cylinder. So you get more out of it because if you make donut holes out of the middles of them, then you get like these little mini donuts. And I would suggest taking the holes out of like 3 of them and then making 1 donut hole to make it like a better bite. But these are still super yummy. And if you want to know how to open the tube, which I kind of show y'all quite often, I'll show y'all in a couple of videos anyway. See this yellow part here that says open here or pull here? You just take your fingernail, you go under the paper, and try to get as close to the top as possible. And you just pull it off, right? And then you find a hard surface, you hit it, and it pops. And I love the freaking pop. And it just come out, you know, one piece, just like so. And then we're going to take them. And sometimes I leave them like fluffy like this because when they're fluffy, they're yummy. I forgot to turn it off. And then sometimes I spread them out a little bit because it cooks a little fast, even though fast is pretty much how they cook anyway. And it just makes them a little bit crunchier. And then you just let them fluff up, and it takes them a minute and a half. Let me show you. It's fast. And mind you, the pan was off just now, but the grease is still really hot. Because look how brown it is, even though the grease was off. And it's only been off for like a couple minutes, so it's not really that long. But that's your desired color. And if it's turned up like I have it now, like, you know, medium high, it's going to cook really fast. Which is good because you don't want to be sitting here all day making donuts. You want to hurry up and eat your doggone donuts. And as long as you're staying here and you're vigilant to watch your donuts, you really don't have to flip them one time. And because the pan wasn't really hot anymore, I have to flip them a little bit more. Oh, and that's cinnamon on it. I was using the same tongs to turn them around in the coating as I was taking them out. So no harm, no foul. So I can feel, oh my God, it's so fluffy. Take it, you put it in their powdered sugar mixture. We'll take this one and put it in that powdered sugar and cinnamon mixture. And then let's see how we coat them. So sometimes I just do it with a knife or with a fork, you know. And then you just move them around. Now, I have done it with my hand, but you kind of burn your hand, like, obviously. And that's what it looks like coated. Oh, my God. I don't want to squeeze it because it's so fluffy. Can you see it? Is it in focus? It looks in focus to me. All right. So that's the powdered sugar one. And then we take this one, and this is the powdered sugar and cinnamon. So even if you have something that's a little browner because you left it in for a hot second longer, it doesn't really matter that much because it's going to be just as fluffy on the inside. And then the outside is going to look brown anyway because you put the cinnamon and brown sugar mixture on it. We're going to do 2 more just to go over what we did the first time. So we're going to take your pack with our biscuits, open it up, and get 2 biscuits out. This is another technique we can do. You can either take a biscuit, break it in half, and make balls out of one like this. And drop them in the grease. Now, don't drop them in there to burn yourself now. So just bloop, come on, bloop and bloop. And then you can also take them and stretch them out a little bit. Fold it in half. Pull the middle out of it. Like so. And you have like a donut with a hole. Donut with a hole in it. Now, I would take like 2 or 3 of these. Unless you have babies. Even little babies. And you take these little ones, that'll be just enough for them for real. But if you have like bigger people, you might want to take 2 or 3 of the middles and make a donut. Look how it's stretching. Oh my God. It's going to be delicious. Now while we're talking, those donut holes have cooked. Because I told you, they take a hot second. So we're going to take that hole. And you didn't have to roll them around. That one kind of rolled around by itself. And did its own little thing. And cooked all the sides without me having to do anything. This one, another hot second. See, this side is browner. It's crunchy. Oh my God, it's crunchy. And this side is softer. We'll put that in the powdered sugar. This is already done. We'll turn that over. Shh. Background noise is delicious, isn't it? I have a computer game music playing on the computer if you can hear it. And little people, they just love to make noise. Oh my God, that looks so good. Alright. So if you have the donut holes and you don't want to do all the mixing and tossing and stuff, you can just roll it around. Like, oh my God. I'm professional. I'm like Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay ain't got nothing on this. And move it around and then just take it out. Oh my God. And put it in your pan. Alright. So we're going to do the same thing to these. So roll them around. Give them a good coating. And it doesn't have to be complete coverage. I'm telling you. Like, it's like the powdered sugar like melts on it like a glazed donut. Like, I'm not saying this exact, you know, method of glazed donut because they actually make a glaze that's like runny and But you just take it, put it in your pan, in your plate, and you can fill your plate up very easily because, like I said, it's 10 biscuits in each one of these. And you can make donut holes out of the biscuits. And they're so good. So this is your finished product. Oh my God. It looks a little dark. I don't know. I don't want to get my messy counter with all my trash on it from my biscuits. But look at that. And then, so this one is an example, like a puffy one. Like those ones you get like at the Chinese buffet. Oh my God. I'm serious. Like it feels like the same thing. Like the same bite, the same consistency. This one has a cinnamon and powdered sugar on it. That's why it's so brown. This one has just the powdered sugar on it. And the rest of them are a mixture of the cinnamon and powdered sugar and the powdered sugar. There's a few in there that have just cinnamon on them. But I wasn't digging the look of them. So that's why I opted for a second take to just have the mixture of cinnamon and powdered sugar and just the powdered sugar. So that's the plate again. Oh my God. And I'm serious. Like a tube, a pack of 4 is like $1 or something at Walmart. Look how many you can get out of each tube with each roll of biscuits. Opening the biscuits is easy as pie, right? I mean, it's not really hard. Anybody can cook. A lot of people say they can't cook, but I think it's because they just don't try to cook. Because cooking is really easy. A little bit of oil, heat it up. As long as you mindfully watch it and don't take forever to cook, cooking is easy. So, I'm excited we made homemade biscuits. Homemade biscuits. Homemade donuts. And they're so delicioso. And I would suggest anybody do it because look at that deliciousness. I mean, seriously. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you like, didn't like, what you think I need to do better, what you want me to make. And if I need to slow down talking, because I know I need to sometimes. I'm going to get better with my editing. So things are a little more seamless sometimes. But I'm doing the best I can do and putting forth all my effort. So give y'all the greatest content that I can give you at the present moment. And to crank it out as often as possible so you have awesomeness. So have a great day and be safe, be blessed, and remember I love you.